Hey, it's Jackie and I cannot wait to share with you my 10 favorite things to buy from Aldi. So, I shop at Aldi on a very regular basis. If I don't do my normal weekly grocery shopping there, you can bet that I'm probably stopping there for 1 or 2 items during the week because I just like to go to Aldi. They have fun finds, you never know what you're going to see there, and they have so many great staples. So, these 10 items are things that I really love. I buy on a very regular basis, and I definitely would use as a recommendation to give someone that's new to Aldi. And the other part of that is I am not going to share with you anything that isn't a regular item because Aldi has a lot of seasonal favorites or special buys where they're only available one time or once a year. And I don't really feel like there's any point in sharing those with you because it might be a tease. If you watch this in November, even if I post it in August, that's not going to help you on your Aldi quest. So here are my 10 favorite Aldi items that are regular finds. And they're all under $5 a piece. So the first thing is goat cheese. Now I will put a close-up of this because I know you can't see it from where you are, but that gives you a pretty good comparison of what it is. This is from Happy Farms, which is one of their dairy brands. You find yogurts actually might be Friendly Farms, but it is it's a gold medallion for superior taste, so it's rated really high among their crowd, and I like to put these on my meat and cheese boards. I could eat this entire thing in one serving. There's actually 4 servings in here, but we all know that's not true. I really love these goat cheese logs. So I always use this on cracker and bread, like in a meat and cheese board setting, but a friend of mine had this out for salads and it totally was delicious. I didn't even realize that it was the same thing I put on my crackers and bread at first, and I thought that was a great thing to do. You just kind of shave some off and crumble it in your salads. It works really well, but I really love this garlic and herb goat cheese, so it's very delicious and one of my favorites. Also, I'm doing the refrigerated stuff first so I can put it back in the refrigerator. The classic guacamole. I have shared this in some of my $10 dinner ideas. I will link one probably up here, but on tostadas, tacos, even fajitas, even though I know you don't normally put this kind of stuff on fajitas. Tacos, tostadas, fajitas, burrito bowls. I love having this around. And the really cool thing is it's sold in a 2-pack. So I'm going to show that to you. Okay, so this is sold in a 2-pack for $2.99. And each pack is 8 ounces. So it's an entire pound. And that's perfect for a couple meals for me. Or I use it on toast with a fried egg. It's pre-made. I don't have to make anything. I don't have to keep lime on hand and minced garlic and cilantro and fresh avocados, which I have a very hard time purchasing the ripe avocado when I need it. So I really like to buy these. Takes all the guesswork out of it. And let me tell you something. If you're lucky enough to find them on sale, they are perfect in the freezer. You just stick them in, they stack perfectly like this, and when you want one, you just take it out the night before you want to eat, and it's going to be perfectly ready, and it doesn't taste any different. I have done it so many times I have lost count, but it's such a good value. When I find these on sale, I stock up and freeze them, but the normal price is $2.99. It's very authentic. There's very little in here. It has avocados, distilled vinegar, and then less than 2% of jalapeno, salt, dehydrated onion, and granulated garlic. Highly recommend these and I love it. Again, I buy the classic. Okay, next is the Mama Cozzi's, which if you're familiar with Aldi, again, it's another very popular brand name around Aldi, Mama Cozzi. I would like to meet her, and her food certainly is cozy to me. But I love these breadsticks. We have bought a lot of the different flavors of breadsticks. The jalapeno popper is delicious. The bacon and cheese is really good, but our family, they also have a non-cheese version and an Italian breadstick. And the nice thing about these, the ones without the bacon, if you get cheese or Italian, they come with a butter sauce, which is really good. If you like Papa John's, it's just like Papa John's butter sauce or a sauce that you buy at other pizzerias, and a marinara. And we like to make these when we have homemade pizzas, or if even just a salad in these is really good. Or we also make this with spaghetti meatballs, and then I'll make this on the side sometimes just for a little extra fun. This is $3.99. They do go on sale, and I love to buy them and freeze the breadsticks. So even though my family of 5 can eat this entire thing in a meal with very little leftovers if we have any, you can also freeze these and then have like a portion for 2. So when I find these on sale, I do stock up and I buy them. I have never tried freezing the dips, but the sauce keeps for quite a while, I would think. So I just kind of stick these in the fridge and then I freeze these to bake them, and I bake them right from frozen. I just add a few more minutes onto the directions of here and it's good to go. So you can make one at a time. They're individually wrapped and it makes it really easy to make 1 or 2. Choice is yours. It's very easy and they're so good. My entire family loves these. Notice I didn't say so healthy, but so good. Okay, so now I got the cold items back in the fridge and we're gonna move on to the things that don't need to be refrigerated. So you've seen 3 items. What more is to come? Number 1. If you've watched any of my grocery hauls, you guys know I love these. I drink them all the time. Usually 1 a day, sometimes 2, but usually 1. And I am showing you one of the normal flavors. I really do love their seasonal favorites that have been out recently. We can always get lime and grapefruit. I can't remember if there's any other flavors, and like plain, but I buy the grapefruit and the lime very regularly, and I like to try the other flavors if they have them, but this is a norm and a must buy for me. These are 55 cents plus, since I live in Michigan, a 10-cent deposit, which I get back when I return it to the store. Next, this was suggested to me. It is whole bean coffee. It's the organic Peru. It's fair trade certified, and this is a medium roast. It's so good. Some of the Aldi coffees they're good flavor, but they're not super strong, and I like a strong coffee on a regular basis, and this totally fits the bill. So you do need a coffee grinder. You can't grind your beans at my Aldi at least, but this is totally worth it, and this is only... So this is my most expensive item. It is $4.49 and it is for 12 ounces. So I don't buy this very often because I just don't need that expensive of coffee, which makes me laugh because I know it's not super expensive. But I do love to have this, and I don't grind beans, but when I make ground coffee, I love to have this organic Peru blend. It's very good and highly recommended. Do it. Next up, you've also seen these in my grocery hauls or in a $10 dinner that I did for Tostadas, are tostada shells. I like these because this is so inexpensive. You get 20 shells, you can get multiple meals out of this, and they're very high quality. I love these, my kids like them. And if you're angry, tortilla strips for a salad. But these are, I think, $1.29 for this entire pack. They're very high quality, really good, and I love these. I have never bought these until I started shopping at Aldi because it was one of their prominent items in the Mexican area, and I'm not going back. I never see a reason to. I've also made Crunchwrap Supremes with these. If you guys want to see Crunchwrap Supremes in a video, let me know. I love making them. They're so good. They're not the healthiest, but what do I care? Okay, so I have 3 more items left, and these 2 are like married. So I am in love with the face creams. So I know you can't see these very well, and I showed you the back of the box, but this is the night cream and this is the day cream, and this one actually has retinol, anti-wrinkle retinol, and this one doesn't say that, but they're like brother sister, night cream, day cream, and I have found them to work really well. They're both for all skin types. I get very dry skin in the winter, and since using these, I haven't had any issues. I've been using them since right before spring started, which was really harsh here in Michigan, and my face a lot of times gets really dry. I'll peel on my nose, I peel under my eyes from dry skin, and I never had an issue. So I don't use face wash. There is a face wash that accompanies these, but I wash my face every night with a Norwex body cloth, which I just use warm water and a microfiber cloth. It works so well, and my face feels great, but I always like to hydrate it. So these are the 2 that I use, and get this, guys, they're $3.89 each, and it took me about 6 months to go through them, using them every single day. every single day for over 6 months. I actually still have a little bit left in both of them, but I needed to buy more. You will see a close-up. I know you can't see them the best, but these are items 8 and 9. I love these guys, and I don't know if you have ever tried these, but I highly recommend it. And last but not least, the chewy fudge brownies. I am not a big chocolate person. I only like chocolate about once a month, if you know what I'm saying. And these brownies are my favorite to make. I will crave these on occasion, and this is my go-to when I have a party. I make a pan of these. So I'm gonna tell you, I have been asked for my brownie recipe so many times. I love shocking people when I tell them it's an 85-cent box of brownies from Aldi. So this is Baker's Corner brand. This is around all the time. I've been buying this regularly ever since I started shopping at Aldi regularly, and they're so good. You need to add oil, eggs, and water, and then we like to do things like, my husband likes to add chocolate chips. I hate chocolate chips, but I like to add peanut butter chips or Reese's Pieces, coconut, there's marshmallows, so many things that you can add onto a box of this. But for 85 cents, they are so good on their own, and it makes a decent portion, and it's something I totally recommend. People love these brownies. It's such a crowd pleaser, and if you wanted a super easy, quick, like, I'm probably gonna make a video on this separately, but if you want a super easy and quick dish to pass at a family get-together or a potluck, double your box of this, add some fun toppings on top, cut them up, serve them really pretty on a plate, and you have like a $3 or $4 investment into something that I promise you people are gonna love. Especially if you take time to plate them, they're gonna look amazing, and no one will believe how easy they were and that it came from an 85-cent box at Aldi. Well, because I'm a doof, I totally forgot to film myself talking about the yogurt. I don't know how, because I absolutely love this coconut yogurt. You have seen it on my grocery hauls, but this stuff is delicious. It's made with whole milk. It's a Greek yogurt. It's so filling, and for 63 cents, it is by far my favorite breakfast. The coconut flavor is so authentic. It's creamy and yummy. So there you have it, folks. And my total for all 10 of those items is $53.13. That's tax and deposit included. So all in all, I could walk in, get my 10 favorite items, and leave for less than $30. I love shopping at Aldi. I feel like their products are high quality, high value, and those are the 10 that I would recommend to any newbie to try out. So let me know, did I convince you to try anything? Are any of those things your favorites as well? And if I missed something that's one of your top 10 items, let me know. I would love to know what your top 10 items are. I'm always into exploring new foods and trying new things. We don't really have any dietary restrictions other than we hate anything that once lived in the water because it just sounds gross to me. But other than that, and mushrooms. But do you have an Aldi favorite that I should check out? I may have tried it in the past, but those are my 10 favorite things that I buy specifically at Aldi, and I would love to have your input on your favorites. Let me know below. Give this video a big thumbs up, and if you like food videos, if you like to eat, if you like me, you should subscribe to my channel. I'd love to have you stick around. I make 3 videos a week, Sunday, Mondays, and Wednesdays, and then Fridays I go live. I love sharing my food adventures with you guys, what I do as a home chef. I say that only because I actually make food, but I cook for my family 5 or 6 nights a week, if not 7, and I like to document it. It's fun for me to share. I feel like it's a very natural thing for me to share with you guys, and I'd love to hear what you would like to see from me more, so let me know below. Thank you so much for watching.